Welcome back to consecutive day 678 of a diary of a Runpreneur. Please remember that this vlog is part of the Runpreneur Challenge, which is my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultramarathon. Find out more about the challenge and how you can support it, check the links in the comments below. But do subscribe to the channel and give it a share, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise. Thanks for your support, and let's get started. So, consecutive day 678 of a diary of a Runpreneur. So yeah, I finally remembered which day I'm on. It's amazing how you can lose track of what day you're on, even when you're running every single day, and you just have to add one to the previous day's number. But anyway, it's quite easy to forget. It must be a sign of my age, or the fact that my mind goes a bit delirious when I run. But yeah, it's a Saturday evening today. I'm out running. It's quite a nice time to run. It's quite cool. The sun is setting, so it's quite picturesque to run at this time of the day. I normally run a bit later on the weekends, so it doesn't interfere with the day too much. And yeah, it's just spring is well and truly on its way, as you can see the greenery around me, which is a lovely time of the year to run. So nothing to update you on from a business perspective. Not really done a lot on the business. Well, I've done nothing today. It's a weekend. In actual fact, my day has been taken up in its entirety by DIY. You've probably seen these kind of Instagram do-it-upper type accounts that show you these kind of hacks where you can kind of do what would normally or traditionally be quite a skilled require a skilled tradesperson to complete. You see these hacks coming up showing people how the average DIYer can actually undertake quite a skilled task. And this weekend my task has been to build a fitted wardrobe. We have this little alcove in our new kind of renovation that is just wasted space really, so it kind of lends itself nicely to a fitted wardrobe. Now, if you were gonna, wildlife quite aggressively flapping its wings from the bushes. But anyway, if you're going to do this yourself, you're probably looking at least $1,000 to get it done. And there's these kind of hacks where you can use kind of the carcass, the fitted wardrobe carcass from an IKEA set, and build a frame around it with some plasterboard, and actually make your own kind of fitted unit. So that's what I've been trying to do. It's not been without its challenges, but we've got the carcasses built, and the base is made to lift the unit. Obviously we put skirting board down the bottom. It's just quite mathematical really. You just have to get your measurements really correct. I mean, the problem with fitted wardrobes is fitting an alcove, so I suppose the problem with that is the fact that it might not be exactly the same distance on each side and all these things, so you're kind of cutting to fit the alcove as opposed to cutting to just a blank space, which would inevitably be a lot easier. So it's all those little things of just getting your millimetres and your centimetres in order, and making sure you have to kind of keep going and testing and tweaking and iterating and keep trying again. But yeah, we've got the base in place and the carcass is built, so tomorrow I'll be making adjustments. I'll be fitting the frame down the side of the unit so that we've got a frame to fit the plasterboard to, and then you have to make allowances for the thickness of the doors, and obviously you want the plasterboard to be a similar thickness to the doors, so quite a lot of adjustments have to kind of be made. But it's actually quite therapeutic. I've enjoyed it. See how it comes out. I mean, so, some people could do this with wood, but as we've got a plasterer still to come round and finish off some other areas, we decided to kind of pack it out with plasterboard so that it'll be skimmed and it'll actually be a proper finished job, which will be which I'm quite looking forward to seeing the end result. And it feels that little bit more satisfying, when you've done it yourself. So and you get surprising how much confidence you get once you have a go at these things, because inevitably if you cock it up, you can always bring in a tradesperson to fix it anyway further down the line. So sometimes you can surprise yourself with what you can actually accomplish, even though you're certainly not a skilled tradesperson, which I am most definitely not. So yeah, so I'll be doing it tomorrow as well. It's pretty much eating up the whole weekend. But you know what? As I've said before, as an entrepreneur, your mind races constantly. And sometimes it takes little projects like this where you do have to think a lot, but it's a different type of thought process, different type of thinking process. And the end result is that you actually end up doing something quite manual and quite tiring, but in actual fact, it's actually giving your mind the opportunity to switch off. So the wife and kids have been out today. It's Easter holiday, so the kids have been horse riding, which they've enjoyed, which is great. And my eldest, who's recovering from long-COVID, managed to do that as well, which is huge. Gives us huge confidence that he's most definitely on his way back. So yeah, it's been a nice Saturday. That's pretty much it for me today. Any comments, I'll respond to everyone. Please remember that this vlog is part of the Runpreneur Challenge, which is my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultramarathon. I have a campaign called Caffeine for Kevin. If you want to support me on my consecutive day of running one lap of the world, it's Caffeine for Kevin. It's all about donating the price of a cup of coffee once a month. £1 or £2 a month will go such a long way over such a long challenge to saving the lives of children. So hit the links how you can support it. £1 to £2 a month goes such a long way. Or just give me this channel a subscribe and share it, as more people we get in front of, the more likely we'll get more donations. Thank you for your support. Stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you again tomorrow.